Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Okay. Mm-hmm. Badum 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 badum. Ah, yes. Well, so handful of things I need to do in today's game is one, get the party up to level, which won't take too long. I have to go. It's kind of a secondary issue that we're going to be doing along the way. Two, I need to get. We're going to remove you from the party and add Axel back in. I need to get a few of the TMs that are scattered about and that are in shops that, well, need to buy. So that's the plan for today. We'll be just hitting this side. We'll be okay. I don't need Ice Beam or anything like that, but there is Dazzling Gleam down this way that I'm going to need to get for. Technically, I don't even need that. I do need Sludge Bomb for. Who is it? I need Sludge Bomb for. Victory Bell. No, not Victory Bell. Words. I need Sludge Bomb for Vileplume. So. I know there's Iron Tail that I could pick up in the Celadon City. There's U-Turn I could pick up. Rock Slide is in Pokemon Mansion. Foul Play is in Pokemon Mansion. I don't need those. Again, I'm not worried about the Gyarados. I can deal with that effectively. Earthquake we'll get after we beat the 8th gym. Trying to figure out what other things. I know I want Dazzling Gleam just to have Dazzling Gleam. I can pick up Play Rough. Also, just need the experience. Hi, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm just looking at a list of the TMs that I need to go and gather. I also just need to get experience for these Pokemon before we move on to... Where are we moving on to? Until we go and fight Blaine and we fight Giovanni again. So I figure I pick up some things, get things ready for their final move sets. But I'm doing okay. How are you doing this morning? Afternoon. It may be nighttime for you. I don't know. Y'all can hear me, right? I'm not just... That's the thing. I forget that if my mic is on for that. It's saying it's sending sound, but I don't know if it is sending sound. Dig. That's nice that you have Earthquake this early on, or was that Magnitude? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, good, thank you. Got another Snorlax here. That's not the worst thing to deal with. Literally just going down this route to get... What is it? We're going down this route to get Dazzling Gleam. Why the freak do you keep forgetting that? I don't know why. Oh, they did. Okay. Again, I wasn't worried about it because I'm like, oh, I'm a few levels over, and now I'm looking over like, how'd Sandshrew get hurt? Oh, right, they used the Earthquake because that can hit. Who sneezes? I feel like Air Slash would work better if I had, I don't know, Sword Stance to bump up its power. Air Slash is nice, it's just not... And that's Stab, too, so, like, ew. Bag. Ultra Ball. Bag. Raspberry. Well, that's good to hear. Huzzah! We've caught the Snorlax. Back to the PC with you. Grammar's level 45. Grammar's going to evolve in the muck. And that dark typing can be really effective. Queso? Did I read that right? Ooh, sneezing. Oh, okay. I'm just like, wait. I'm sorry. My mind's a little bit messed up today. I'm getting over a cold, so I was like, queso. Oh. That makes a lot of sense. Snorlax queso. Slash. Alolan Muck is great. Like, I feel like out of all the variants, like a regional form, that's a perfect regional form. Just slightly due to it keeps his original type and just makes him better. I personally, I really wish you didn't. But in the back of my head, I'm like, did he call me queso? I mean, I know I'm putting on a few pounds, but I don't have a fourth chin. I'm joking. Queso ain't that bad. Nah, he's not bad at all. I just like talking shit. But yeah, for a second there, I thought you were talking about to me. I'm like, oh, okay. I know I don't sound like him. How the fuck did? Heal up Scyther again. Level cap is probably around 47 before I did that. Before I go to Cinnabar Island, at least. Give me your Dazzling Gleam stuff. Oh, I'm not the move deleter. You're Mr. Dazzle, because, yeah, getting rid of the move deleter was a... They want the comeback. They want that run back, man. They want the revenge. Trying to get that get back in OU, man. Who can learn Payday or Dazzling Gleam? Pretty sure it's only Gloom. Yeah, Gloom can learn Dazzling Gleam. Did this so in case I just want to evolve it before getting Moonburst. Moonblast. That and I have a secondary attack move. Kind of wish I could have played this on the Switch too, see if it did it any more justice. But sadly, I think after I get done with this, I will be done with, like, Pokemon Let's Go. Like, Let's Go games for a fair bit. I probably should swap out, right? Yeah, I should probably swap out on that. That seems like a safe bet. I think on my next project I need to actually take the time to do, like, make thumbnails for things that would... It's true. They just want to win. But that's an aspect of every game, isn't it? Now, it's your job to say, no. No, you don't get that win. I'm going to put you back in your place. Get back over there. I don't need this. I beat you once and I will do it again, old man. Why have you not learned your lesson? And then you'll get people like me that'll do the run back 100 times until I win. Perseverance is either a good thing or a horrible thing to deal with. Good sir. I understand wanting the run back, but Showdown lets you know the typings. So, I mean, like, dude, ground, there's nothing gonna, you can't hit a flying type with a fucking pile of sand. I mean, come on. Whatever. That's ridiculous. I'm dying over here. Don't get me wrong. I've done that. I've done that because I've been button mashing in this very game. I'll admit it. I've messed up and done that, but like, come on. That's ridiculous. Oh, then why do you sit there and you do that in the same room with me? You just want me to pay attention to you. I know it. I'm sorry. You know what? I think we just need to revoke his ground type privileges. If you don't know where to use them and how to use them, I don't think you need to use them. Go to something a little bit easier to understand. Rock. Rock hurts 90% of everything except steel. And I think fighting. But at the same time, fighting, I don't think it really resists rock. I'm not sure. Off the top of my head, not entirely sure. But if you can't handle the complex algorithm of ground is not effective at all to flying, flying is immune to ground completely, then you don't need to be using ground type. Hey, it's a Butterfree. Oh, Slash, it's bug type, right? It's bug flying type, Slash. It's a sleepy type. I do not appreciate sleep powder. Yes, we're asleep. I think that... Oh, you have Dream Eater. Ew. That's disgusting. How dare you? Wake up, Scyther! Scyther, Scyther! Wake up! Oh, so when they use sleep powder, it's a guaranteed 4-turn sleep. When I use sleep powder, it's a guaranteed no. I was joking about the 4-turn sleep. Thankfully, Scyther is super fast. Clefable. Meat. Oh, right. I don't have any actual poison-type moves that are like, physically damaging, do I? Alolan Muck. Yeah, I just have acid armor because that's the best moveset they could have given me. How many of your guys are down? Because doesn't King, I'm trying to remember, doesn't King Gambit have like they get stronger when more of your allies are downed? Or something? I'm not 100% on the like current meta, so forgive me. Fair enough. I know King Gambit and things exist. I just don't know what they do. So I'm like, oh. Okie dokie. Clefable uses Sing and puts me to sleep. You're on a timer anyway, so like the whole... Oh, so it was just like last gamble for both of you. Maybe. From the sounds of it, you had a better setup along the way. Ooh. Oh, so yeah, he just there was there was really no way for him to get out of that one. Awakening. Super potion. Time to heal up. I gotta look. See if I can find some other poison type. I think the only poison type move that I can teach Muck, like actually teach him, would be Sludge Bomb. Yeah, no, Dream Eater, like, half the dang time is... If I remembered what the Masters did, I could prepare better, but I forget what they actually do. Poison type. Sludge Bomb is one of those poison moves you can teach. Via TM. Toxic. Poison Jab. Poison Jab you get at Celadon City, so we're going to have to go do that. Do I go do that now? Probably. Hey, it's Chansey. You have no physical defense. Scyther is all physical attack. You're boned. As long as I have slashes. Once I run out of slashes, I'm in trouble. Egg bomb. Ouch. Stop throwing your unborn children at me! Well, no, because... No. X-Scissor would have been stronger there. Be solely due to the stat bonus. I could have probably gotten away with one hit on that. But you know what they say, hindsight's 20/20. I mean, this trainer's not going to go for a ground type move against a flying bug type, right? It's not going to be using predictive AI to know I was going to immediately swap to a grass type. And be cheating. Cheating. Hi, Grappler. No. I'm sorry, Oddish. I know you're there. I know your name is not Grappler. Bella. I was just saying hi to it before it went ba-boo. Bye-bye. Ah, forget for sword stance. Forget a move for sword stance. Yes, we're going to forget agility. Because, let's be fair, if you don't outspeed now, you're not going to be outspeeding them after agility because you're going to be dead. Sends out a Magneton. Bacteria. No. Bacteria. Bacteria. Darn you, gumball! Darn you, amazing world of gumball gotten bacteria stuck in my head. Bacteria. Dig. You can put up all the screens you want. Quad effective dig. Yeah, you're not walking away with it. Boop. Poked your nose. Or your eye out? That is the question. Does Magneton and Magnemite and Magnezone, do any of them have noses? Can they smell? Or is it because they're like steel type, they're considered like... Gonna move for Slash? Not really. Slash is not really something I need on Sandshrew. But anyway, can they smell? I know that's a weird, like, tangent, but are they able to smell things? I do wonder. And with no abilities, hi, Hunter, you are gone. Bye, Dig. Dig, the strongest move in this game if you outspeed everything. Yes, Earthquake will be taught to everybody on my team. I can learn it because... Actually, no. I do need to diversify my movesets just so I have other options. Muck, you do need that. You need Poison Jab so bad, Bubby. You need Poison Jab so bad. I need to go get it for you. So you can actually do something. You're a bird trainer. My bird type Pokemon. Don't you worry, I have the bird type Pokemon. Cool. Appreciate the subscription. What am I doing here? Here. That's what I was doing. We're gonna check that one out. Duo, Flinter. Oh, cool, yeah, that's a fucking bot. And thing. Nope. Okay, there we go. Flamethrower. More than meets the eye. Ah, fire! Pidgeotto using agility. Will it be enough to defeat our puppy? Odin, what do you think? Get your toy. Bring it here. You know what I'm talking about. Don't look at me like that. Why, like, he sits over there and he looks at me like, oh, wow, what do you want me to do? I want you to grab the toy and bring it to me so I can play with you. But you don't want to play. You want to sit there and you want to look at me and you want me to pet you and love up on you. How are you alive, Pidgeotto? Go down, darn you. Go down. There we go. Fight another trainer. Oh, it sucks when you're... I know I'm over leveled for this area, but at the same time, there's not many other places I can go to just keep fighting trainers. Except for the routes that I ignored. And then the water routes, but I don't have anything to really deal with water except for Bella. And at that point, like... Like, then Axel's not getting any good experience. But do we need Axel to have experience? Axel's at, like, level 42. I keep saying I'm not going to take Axel to the Elite Four. But Axel's Axel. Our team is not balanced whatsoever. And if I didn't have Alolan Sandshrew, I would need to have Axel on the team. So, there is benefit to having Axel get experience. Thankfully, you missed the Fury Swipes. Thinking. Yeah, that attack stat on Axel is insane. Be nice if I actually used any of the physical attacks that it can learn. Heart Scales. Where do you get Heart Scales in this game? You will fight me, child, and I will win. And then you will owe me money. That's how things go! Money, money, money! Kemper Perry would like to battle. Money, money, money! He sends out Growlithe against our Axel. Gonna dig underground, gonna get it. He goes for a crunch, gonna miss it. We're gonna pop out the ground and hit the Growlithe. That's the end of Growlithe. I'm so far away from my mic when I do that. Oh, okay, gonna send out Nidorino. We're gonna dig again because poison. It's not flying type, so dig works. Great balls. So I'm going to need to make assets for, I think, Baldur's Gate, because I want to play Baldur's Gate tomorrow. Stream that. I feel like that'd be fun. But where do I get heart skills so I can... Thinking. Camper Beck would like the battle. Sends out a Flareon. Another fire type down. Flareon. We're going to take it all around. Flareon. It won't stand a chance. Flareon. We're going to dig in the pants. What? 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 I don't... Thank you for showing up. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for all that stuff. I actually do. I do appreciate it. Makes it where I'm not feeling like I'm talking to myself all the time. Just most of the time. There we go. What are you looking at? I'm looking at a guy that's probably going to have some problems growing his hair back. A man that tried to imitate Sonic the Hedgehog and failed. Sonic is blue. Not red. You're trying to imitate Knuckles? Why do you have the hedgehog little, like, spinny head thing? Outrage. Ouchies. There goes Golbat. Just like the rest. Be smart. Heal up before you go on. It's dangerous ahead. We have Muck at level 46, which I feel like is a good level to put it back into the like PC. Because that way I'm 2 levels below. Basically like Bakugan Cryo over there, which I can't rename. But we'll be 2 levels below, and everyone else can just keep getting experience. So we're a little bit higher. Besides, I'm not using the Poison Dark typing right now. Says this, goes against the Psychic type, gets immediately bodied. Outrage. It's an outrageous move. Goodbye, Psyduck. Well, Doug Trio. I could have sent out Scyther and just avoided some of its moves, but not really a point in that. Lock into Outrage, have a high attack stat, with a high attack power move. Might as well. It's not resisted by anything, except Fairy. But last time no Fairy and Steel, but last time I checked, Doug Trio is not a Fairy type. And unless it's a Alolan, it's not Steel type. So we're good. Another bird trainer. Cool. This is the part where I'm like, I should have just did this off screen. It would have been better. Everyone would have been able to go straight to Pokemon Mansion and fight Blaine. But I feel like I should just be able to defeat this trainer, and then I can go off to Celadon, pick up Poison Jab, Iron Tail. Follow that up with getting all the TMs in the mansion, because Sludge Bomb is going to be required. What else would you need it? Nope. Gonna need Sludge Bomb, gonna need Iron Tail, gonna need Poison Jab, going to need Rock Slide. Overprotect on Sand Slash Bakugan Terra. Yeah, I feel like that'd be a good move set. Outrage! Miss Dream Eater, eating the dreams. What you got behind you? A Hyper Potion. Lovely. Let's go to... I do not have a shiny Mewtwo. Nor do I have a shiny Zapdos. Sorry to disappoint on that one. It sounds like an interesting trade, nevertheless, but I do not have the shinies to give you. Okay. Why? If I may ask, why do you want to give me a shiny Mewtwo? I'm just asking, Omelet. 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 Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay, give me a second. I'm just picking up TMs that I needed. Thank you for the Mewtwo. Ah. Ah. I see now. Cool. You can just live in the box at this point. Yeah, no, I'm cool. Cool, thank you. Oh, I imagine it has great IVs and all that stuff. It's, I mean, it's a generated Pokemon. Literally has it in its name to look at free Pokemon at this site, which, like, it's cool. I appreciate it. Hyper Beam. Picking up Iron Tail. What else do we need from here? U-turn would be nice. Goodbye. Do I need Tri-Attack? Would Tri-Attack help? Bulk Up would be nice. Look at Waterfall. I don't think anyone I have on my team can learn Waterfall. Let's look at Bulk Up. Dragon Tail is not going to be useful for anybody. Pokeballs, all that stuff, cool. That's cool and all. It's like, literally, I can look at it real quick. It's... Check summary. Wow, it's a modest nature. Mad in Cerulean Cave, level 100, special of all this stuff. Cool, look, it has all this free stuff on it. It's not like it's just a generated Mewtwo. It's not really worth it. Send it to the professor. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, send it to the professor. Goodbye. I mean, I appreciate the whole, like, cool thing, but it's a dumb advertisement shit. It's not a one. I don't care if it's a legit shiny or anything. That's not what I care about. It's the fact that this is one of those things. Like, if I get caught with it, I'm like, I can't go into VGC with it. I mean, not VGC, but I can't go into other things with it and feel right about it. Because consciously, I know I didn't do this. I didn't earn that Mewtwo. I didn't work for that Mewtwo. I didn't buy that Mewtwo or anything like that. It's just a waste of damn time. It's a dang. And two, I don't want to get like in trouble for having a fake Pokemon. We hardly ever use Mankey. Bulk up. He has no defenses. That's kind of why we hardly ever use him. Boost attack and defense. Like, his defense stat is literally abysmal. It's 56. He has no defenses whatsoever. Waterfall can't learn. U-turn can learn, and Scyther can learn it as well. X-Scissor. Iron Tail. Why can Mankey learn Iron Tail? Does he have a tail? Cool. Huh. It's a 75% accurate move. I don't really need it. I'm just wondering. Let's go to Celadon City. Hi, Pikachu. Skydash. Cool. I don't need to catch the legendaries in this run, so I am perfectly... Oh, hello. Hi, hi, Betty. How you doing? I don't need to catch the legendaries in this run. I just need to beat this run with the limited amount of Pokemon that I'm allowed to have. Appreciate the like, Benny. How you doing today? Let's get that antidote. Okay, so in here we have Rock Slide. We have... Oh, need that grammar. I need the grammar for the Pokédex. Need a grammar. Get ready. Whoop. There it is. Nice. Should be able... I should catch it, right? 1, 2, 3. Alright, good. We good. We're good. We've got Nagarima. Amazing. 280. So I got a free Mewtwo from someone that I immediately just threw in the dang trash because I'm not going to use generated Pokemon. I'm not going to add it to my collection. I didn't go and catch it, so no point in it, right? Right. Got a Max Repel. Max Repel. Secret Switch. A lot of Eradicates. Go into here, we find Max Lure. Don't need that. Right now. As of right now, don't need that. Excuse me, Eradicate. Don't want to have to fight you. I could pop Repellent. I say fight, as if I'm fighting. I could pop Repel and just get all of them away from me. That'd be effective. There's Rock Slide, and there is... What else? There is Sludge Bomb in here that I need to get. Well, that and the key to the place, because... Hi. Blaine likes to put random things and puzzles and games inside of his gym to make things interesting, which is fine. But he also put a key on the outside of the gym to make things interesting. I say, interesting. Bop. I wonder if I can make a fire type run in this. You mean you could. You definitely could. I would do it in Eevee, though, because you can get an Arcanine. And it maxes out the amount of fire type Pokemon you can use. But, yeah. Definitely could. Because you have Charmander, you have Arcanine, you have Rapidash, you have Magmar, you have Vulpix, or Ninetales, as well as Flareon. You have all of those that can give you an amazing team, and a lot of them have some decent. A lot of them have some decent coverage. So I definitely see a fire type being relatively easy in this run. Fire type run relatively easy in this game. The only spot you're gonna find any difficulty in is gonna be when you go against Misty and Brock, because those early on you're not gonna have access to multiple types. And once you get past Lieutenant Surge, you can literally go and get every other fire type in the game. Aside from Magmar. I'm sorry. You can go, literally go get... You're gonna have half your team. You just have to beat... Once you get past the Pokemon Mansion. Sorry, I was wrong. You have to get past Pokemon Mansion, and then you would have the rest of your team, because you can go to what is it? Words are failing me. You can go to Kogo City. You can get Surf. You can go to the power plant and pick up a Magmar, or you can come over here to Pokemon Mansion and pick up a Magmar. I think you can pick up Magmar at the Pokemon Mansion. You can get on your way to Kogo City, you can pick up Ponyta and an Eevee to make Flareon, so you would have the rest of your team. You can get Dig after Misty. Literally, the only thing stopping you from doing it would be Misty. I want to say Brock, but I feel like if you started with a Charmander, you could get away with it. But that's the issue. You have to get past Charmander. You have to get Brock and Misty. Once you get past them, you are free to run wild. Water type. Oh, can you do it with the water type? Like water type is baby mode. Grass type, pretty much baby mode until you get the Blaine, and then it's a little bit more difficult. But yeah, it's highly doable. What about fairy type? I think the only fairy types in this game are Clefable and Jigglypuff, right? So you can't do it with dark type. There's only like 2 dark types in this game, and they're locked behind in-game trades, so you would have to get past Brock. I mean, I know the whole argument that, oh, well, you can't get Charmander until after Brock anyway, but you can trade a Charmander and it still be kind of like legit. I don't know. I'm overthinking things. Don't worry about it. What about ground types? Can you do it with ground types? Well, you have Nidoking and Nidoqueen once you get there. You have Sandshrew. You can go through Let's Go Pikachu and get Sandshrew line, which I have a Sandshrew on my team for a reason. It is a good Pokemon. You can pick up Rhydon. You can pick up Golem. You can pick up Onix. You can pick up, like, basically almost anything that you're going to use on a Rock-type team, you can have on your team, because most of the Rock types in this game are Rock Ground. Thinking. Thinking. Oh. What other ground types are in this game? Diglett. There's Diglett. Dugtrio is amazing. Right, this is where I get Rock Slide. I'm not going to be able to take down Grappler with that. He's survivability. Gonna go down to a Rock Slide. Trying to think of other ground types, sorry. What other ground types are in this game? Normal type would be easy. Like, normal type would be easy. You have access to Persian, Kangaskhan. Oh, you can use Marowak for the ground type. You have Persian, Kangaskhan. We're gonna move for Moonblast, yes. We'll get Sleep Powder because it's a good move. It's what I've been waiting for this entire time to teach Gloom. For normal types, you have those. You have Chansey, which, by all means, it's Chansey. It's good. Well, we're not going to take anything from that. Well, we're going to take half from that. But we're going to eat like 90% of your HP to get it back, so it's fine. What else? What else? What else am I thinking? Because normal types, like, there are plenty of normal types. You can use Raticate throughout the entire game and not have a problem. You can use any of the flying types. Because they're all normal flying types, aside from the legendary birds. Bella, you're fine. I've never seen so many rock slides hit. Like, I honestly have never seen so many rock slides hit. I could just Moonblast its fighting type too. As soon as I say something about the rock slides hitting, not hitting, I was like, oh, wait, they know I'm hitting and not missing. Oh no. And look at that little, like, oh, you caught me in the act. Kind of side glare. That was, it's fine. Rock slides. But for normal types, what would I use? I would probably use Raticate, because Raticate is fairly decent. Persian. Kangaskhan, Snorlax, Tauros. Tauros is... Oh my god, Tauros is amazing. Let's heal up Bella. Use the revive on Bella, or on Axel. And heal up Axel. Q. Bag. I do want to look at Bella and check summary. There we go. That's what we want. Well, that's what we want. Impish nature. Means less special attack, more defense. Because that's great typing for... I already went over this, how Bella has horrible typing. Sorry, not typing. Horrible natures, because that's just the name of the game. Anyway, 85 special attack, 94 defense. Everything else is in the 90s, aside from the speed. Cool. We're going to go and use... our Leaf Stone, which would be under Power Up Pocket. Our Leaf Stone on Bella to get a Vileplume. Bella the Vileplume. I say Bella has like horrible natures, and I'm not lying. Bella does have a horrible nature, and anything that's being a negative on its special attack is just bad. It's just bad. It's not worth being like, oh, well, Bella's unusable. No, Bella's completely usable. It's just bad to have that kind of setup on there. Party. Check summary. And your stats are 100. It's... Look, its special jumped up 20 points from the evolution. It was perfectly fine. We all know Axel's the only one allowed to have candies because it's a Growlithe. It's not going to get any stronger. But, 147 attack. I may have gone crazy with that. It's fine. Speaking of candies, oh, I can't feed the mic candies to it anymore. Smart candies. I can't feed it smart candies. Darn it. Darn it! I can't feed it any of these candies. I can feed it the health candy. I've been good. Hopefully you've been good too. Oh, jeez. Just sitting here losing my mind, trying to figure out, do I want to keep using Axel or Growlithe, or we swap them out and keep them off the team for having, Alolan, Sandshrew, and all that stuff. Ooh, that's nice. What you been playing on it? I'm guessing Switch 1 games. Or Pokemon, or Mario Kart World, one of the two. But I didn't know if you got Bonanza out. Fair enough. I hear that, Scarlet and Violet work a lot better on there. We're gonna use Repel, so we stop seeing a whole bunch of Pokemon. There we go. No. I like Donkey Kong 64, and I was wanting that to come to the, virtual console. I don't think it ever will. It's in October. It's only a few months away at this point. Time will fly. We'll get there. I want to get a Switch 2. I got the funds for it now, but I gotta find one that I can actually buy that's not broken, or... I don't want to buy a used copy. I don't want to buy a used Switch 2. I know that sounds like, oh, I'm being bigoted or something like that, but I don't want to run into, like, someone just turned in their Switch 2 because they bricked it because they used a game dump and all that stuff. Because Nintendo's being Nintendo. Oh, you're playing Pokemon and you're bashing Nintendo. No, I can bash Nintendo for them being stupid. That has nothing to do with me playing Pokemon. That has everything to do with, like, ugh. But it's only in, like, America where they kind of got away with being able to brick your console. Because we don't have consumer rights. But, sorry, went on a tangent. Need to get off that tangent. It is coming out. Stop poisoning the underground! It makes no sense! I could wait till then, but I kind of want to get it sooner. Mostly because I want to play... I do want to play Scarlet and Violet to get the... Like, that do exclusive runs, but to fill out the Pokédex from Scarlet and Violet on stream. I don't know what he's in. Magneton. Okay, Magneton. So there's that. But yeah. There's always... I mean, I can play... Thinking about how I'm going to do Generation 2. Gen 1 has so many remakes that, like, I can get the Pokemon almost anywhere. Oh, well, I'm gonna... Axe is gonna die to Toxic. That sucks. How am I gonna do the... Complete my Pokédex on... I made him dig his own grave. That's just horrible of me. Terra, come out. I hardly ever use Mankey anymore. I really need to use Mankey. But, like, there's very few things that I want to send it out against right now. Now, Flamethrower Magmar is not one of them. But, how far have you gotten in it? I think we're gonna put the Axel back in the PC. We're gonna pick up Muck. Give it foul play, I believe. User's attack power against it. Yeah. Muck's pretty slow, so foul play is actually, I feel like, a good move for it. Get rid of Bite for foul play. Rock Slide. Okay, we're gonna teach No Hands, Rock Slide, as well as Bakugan Terra. Do I get rid of Dig or Headbutt? Headbutt. Because I'm getting rid of Protect for Sand slash Sword Stance is too good to keep or get rid of. I have a long way on my living dex in Pokemon Home so far. So yeah, I understand that. Ooh. Waterfall. No one can learn Waterfall. Unsurprisingly. Bulk Up can only be learned by 1. U-Turn can be learned by 2. One already knows it. Iron Tail can be learned by Sand Slash. Over here. We're going to forget Dig for Iron Tail. Iron Tail might not stay long. Brick Break might get replaced with I'm not worried about those because I could just always like move them around. Poison Jab for Muck over here for get rid of Screech or Acid Armor. Acid Armor is better to have than Screech. Screech. We are just basically set on our moves now. Should be, at least. I just need to pick up Sludge Bomb for Bella. And we'll be perfect. We'll be perfect. Yes, we're going to use another Repel because it's nice not running into Pokemon every 5 steps. Got another Hyper Potion, cool. Gonna fight this guy. And watch that right there be my Sludge Bomb TM that I need to get. Kingler. Nice. Bella. Show off that 100 attack slot. Or 100 special attack stat. 105 to be precise. There we go. And I no longer have to use potions on you. You just eat opponents. Mmm, delicious. And nutritious. I don't have too much longer on these games though. Switch Primate for Scyther? Scyther. Don't have too much longer on these games. I just have to beat the Elite Four. I'm sorry, I just have to beat Blaine, Giovanni, then the Elite Four. And our rival again. So, like 5 or 6 major battles. No, 7, 8. 8 major battles. Wow, words. I have to... Before the attack and goes for Outrage again. Outrage is a very decent move for Primate. Just the amount of power behind it. Hoping for a flinch. If it didn't, just knock it out. Right. Yay, it knocked it out. Cool. Also need to save all the money I can get from here until the Elite Four for potions, revives, and things of that nature. Don't have too long. I'm thinking. Again, I haven't seen Mankey out front in a long time, so let's just have let's have Primate out. See what we can do with them. 5 silver raspberries. I say this as we're gonna go against someone that probably has a Weezing to start out with, and I'm gonna be super upset about it. You have a Weezing, don't you? Scientist Ted sends out Electrode. Okay. Electrode outspeeds me. As long as it doesn't go for explosion, I'm fine. Gonna dig. Thundershock. Ow! And you got the paralyze off? That is so evil. That is ridiculous luck on that side. Like, he got the paralyze off, and it paralyzed me in the same turn. Convenient. I think Primate can actually learn Stealth Rocks. I might give him Stealth Rocks over Rock Slide. Because, let's be fair, he's going to have to be my setup boy like Golem was. He goes out first, he sets up, and then I just use him until he either goes down or until the opponent's defeated. It'll definitely work against Lorelei and who else? Agatha, actually. What'd you find? I'm just thinking about future battles, I'm sorry. Oh, not minimize. I hate that. I hate that stupid little strat that they pull off because it's effective. Oh no, my special attack dropped. Iron Tail, hopefully we can hit. There we go. Ooh, that did a lot. I think that was just because it was stab. I mean, stab, and it's like, oh, like a 100 power move, I believe. Silly scientists. I have Sandshrews of multiple varieties. There are some shinies I don't like. I don't like at all, and I feel like the Alolan shinies are the ones I don't like. Alolan forms of the shinies. A full heal for Mankey. Super Potion. Potion. And by that I mean like Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Sandshrew because they're like just slightly off. I get that's what shinies are supposed to be, just like a slightly off color. But it's so slight that I cannot perceive it that easily. This is the TP out. Shiny Screamtail. Cool. There we go. TM for Sludge Bomb. No, so shiny Mega Jigglypuff. Got it. I don't care. I know that's not what it is, but like, let's be fair. The primals look like the megas. Look like what megas could have been for some of these Pokemon. Speaking of megas, a Mega Dragonite looked cool. No, that's not me trying to be like Shawnee Glissamore. Okay. Cool. What color is that? I know Glissamore is like a green yellow. Stop using toxic while I'm underground. That is the dumbest. Why does that bother me so much? I don't know, but it does. Oh, you go for explosion. Goodbye, no hands. Because you're going to go down to poison. Literally lived on one just to die to toxic. You're evil. You are an evil, evil man. I don't like you. I don't like you whatsoever. Whew. But, I wonder what color is Shiny Glissamore? We're gonna go for Dig. This is where Dig starts becoming, like, not good anymore and I need Earthquake. Because when they're using Toxic and I'm not hitting it, killing it in one shot, it's like, I need Earthquake. Because I can take things down in one shot with that. No, it went for explosion. I didn't even realize that. Okay, you use Psybeam. What's with so many special Weezings? Like, the weird special move pool it has. It's cool. It's just like, don't expect it to know Psybeam. You know? Or at least I don't. I don't always expect it to know Psybeam. It knows Psybeam, so it's fine. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Uses explosion. Poor Mankey. He got exploded, lived because of friendship, and was punished for his friendship. I'm sorry, buddy. He like, Primate did not deserve that death. Oh, it's a Ditto. Cool. Hello, Ditto. I don't need you. Goodbye, Ditto. We don't run from you. We don't run from you, even though you're probably going to have another Pokemon that uses Explosion and Poison. It's a Electabuzz. Do we outspeed? We should. Out of all these things, we should outspeed this thing. We should. Apparently don't. That's kind of dumb. Why don't we outspeed an Electabuzz? Like, why is my speed so bad? Someone help me out right now. Gonna use Dig and hit you in the face and get away with that. I might just swap thing. I might end up swapping Mankey out with our Growlithe at this point. Starting to see why we don't use Primate. I mean, I know I don't have any investments in it. I don't have anything invested into it in terms of, like, IVs, candies, or anything of that nature because I chose not to do that. But, like, come on. You're telling me he's taking this many hits? Got a rare candy. Put it in the candy jar. Save it for later. By later, I mean like probably like 2 seconds from now when I go and put it on another Pokemon. Hit the switch. Move on to the next door. Get Electabuzz at the... What about an electric run? Can you get away with an electric run? I think you can. Yeah, there's not that many electric type Pokemon in this game, but I only see a handful of locations that become a problem. One being Brock, but that's just because you're not going to be able to use stab electric moves with a Pikachu. You can have Pikachu early on, so that is doable. What else? I'm not trying to run into these Pokemon while I'm doing all that. What else can we do? Electric type Pokemon. I know Electabuzz, Pikachu, Magnemite. I feel like there's another electric Jolteon. I think is there only 4 electric types, not including the legendary bird? Might only be 4 electric types, not including the legendary bird. What else? Electric might be hard. I mean, I think Electabuzz will help out a lot, but like, if I'm looking, I just gotta look and see what ones. There's Pikachu, there's Magnemite. Again, you're gonna be locked behind Pikachu forever because it's Pikachu, Jolteon, Magnemite, Electabuzz. Yeah, no, you might not actually be able to do that run. Because you won't get anything beyond Pikachu until after you get past Giovanni and... So yeah, no, that's not, that one's a definitely no. It's new. It's a nope. No to the no, no, no. I love that my neighbors are doing some stuff outside with their truck and I can hear it all the way in here. Lovely. Yeah, they're the same people that get angry when we're making sounds. Like, dude, it's way too early for that kind of stuff. I mean, it's loud enough that it's vibrating my windows. So, I mean, like... I'm not using Almanite. I'm just... I needed that for a Pokedex entry, so... Or not for a Pokedex entry, I needed it for a thing. Okay, we're about to fight Blaine. How do I want to set up my party? Oh, No Hands could probably take out a couple of them. Bakugan Terra could just set up on a few of them. I feel like having Bakugan Terra set up would be good. Sandslash is not going to be... Let me put it this way. these three will not be of any use to me. Bella, Sandslash, or Scyther. At all in this fight. It's just... It's sad to say, but it's what it is. So I think having Sandshrew out front would be the best. And then we'll... Or Sandslash... We'll have Bakugan Terra out front. Cryo will die to any fire-type move. Scyther will probably die to any fire-type move. Bella might live one, but we're not going to get anything out of it. And I didn't teach it Sludge Bomb anyway, so it's fine. Quiz time. Which is a Spitfire Pokemon, Magmar? Blaine dancing in the background is amazing. Blaine doll. Second question. Quiz time. How many gym badges certified by the Pokemon League are there? 8. Absolutely great. Absolutely correct. Yes. Blaine doll. We're not done yet. Hold on, Mr. Blaine. That's the third question. The third question. Quiz time. Steel-type Pokemon used on... Steel-type move on Fire-type Pokemon will be not very effective. That's right. That's right. That's why Bakugan Terra is over there, and I shouldn't have gotten rid of Dig for Iron Tail yet, but, like... True or false? TM28 contains Tombstone. False. That's right. That's right. It doesn't matter what you answer on the 5th one. Everything's right, and you gotta fight him anyway. Okay. So we're gonna be fighting Blaine. Blaine! Oh, the hot-headed gym leader. We're gonna be fighting Blaine. Why do I always lean? I lean back way too much. I know I do. Okay, gym leader Blaine with our team. We are kind of in a pickle. We're not like bad, but we're not doing great either. Magmar, right. Sword stance and go for Dig. Hopefully we can get around Confusion a few turns. I'm not surprised Confused Ray, but I just... I kind of just messed myself up if I do hit myself with Confusion, because it's going to hurt. Basically swaggered myself. Flamethrower. Ouch. It's gonna do some good damage. Snapped out of Confusion immediately. Thank you, Bakugan Terra. And then we're going to one-shot Magmar with Dig. They're going to outspeed Bakugan Terra with probably either Rapidash or Ponyta. Yep. Now we're going to keep battling. We're going to go for Dig and hope we live thanks to friendship. Because if not... Oh, we're not living that. Oh, whoa. Oh, wow. Wow, we actually lived that? That's actually a surprise. I mean, I guess Terra has some good Bakugan. I mean, Bakugan Terra has some good defenses there. I mean, I know he has good defenses, but, like, we were pretty low. No. Alright, Terra. Live on friendship. Live on friendship! Take the hit, live on... No, yeah, no, there is no way you would live on friendship from that. I just needed a clean switch in that didn't involve... Mankey's the only thing Mankey had going for it would have been its speed, but it doesn't even have good speed. Foul play, because you outspeed me. But Muck is defensive on its own. It should be able to take a hit. Thank you. And Foul Play will get the damage buff from it. I'm gonna go for a Poison Jab. You're not gonna live. That's fine. I thought Flare Blitz would have been taking out more of its HP by now, but nope. A 121 speed stat. It's not enough to get past this Arcanine. It's not. Brick Break. It is. I'm sorry. I guess I'm confusing Rapidash's speed stat with Arcanine's. What's your last Pokemon then? Ponyta? Ninetales. Right. Special stat. Ninetales. I keep forgetting that. I'm thinking like Fire Red and Leaf Green where he had 2 Arcanines and 2... Do we go for Rock Slide or Brick Break? Brick Break. It's Stab. It's not super effective, but it's not resisted either. It didn't do over half. Dig. 1, we outspeed. 2, we can get out of danger zone. There we go. Thank you! Wow, no hands actually pulled through on that fight. That is a surprise. Got the Volcano Badge. What's Blaine? Or not Blaine, but Giovanni. What's Giovanni's level? We got Fire Blast. I need to teach Sludge Bomb to... Fly to the Viridian City. I am not afraid of Giovanni as much as I am afraid of Blaine. And I'm probably going to get punished for that. Because hear me out. Yes, Giovanni is a ground-type trainer, but I have a team that is very decently effective against ground-type Pokemon in general. So... I need to teach Sludge Bomb to... Bella can learn Sludge Bomb! Over Toxic. No one can learn Fire Blast, right? No, sorry. Muck can learn Fire Blast. I need a drink. Muck is a speed lowering stat, which is fine. Doesn't have much speed to begin with. A special defense stat that's pretty good. Defensive stat that's not so good, so this gym's not going to be favorable for him. A physical attack a lot higher than his special attack, so yeah, avoiding special moves is good. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna go get a drink of water real quick. Sitting here thinking, we're gonna have to fight Blaine and, or not Blaine, we're gonna have to fight Giovanni and get a whole bunch of strong things going on. So I also gotta get my Pokemon up to level, which we're probably gonna be doing in the Elite, in the Victory Road, which level cap would be 54. Go through the trainers, go back through and start fighting and gathering all the, whatever. I'll explain it later. Okay, sorry about that. I was thirsty. I needed something to drink. Alright, our party. Kinda unbalanced in the levels with Samsung, Bakugan, Cryo back there at level 48, but that is what it is. We'll fix the leveling here relatively soon. Primate at level 46, not doing too bad. I feel like our lead Pokemon could be Primate for a little while. Can I teach it Ice Punch? I'm not gonna teach it Fire Punch, right? It can learn Fire Punch. I guess we need to go get Ice Punch real quick. If I remember correctly, Ice Punch is one of the trainers south of Pallet. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone to find where it's at so I don't spend too much time looking for it. There's Ice Beam, Payday, Drill Run. I know that there's other TMs for the punches. Ice Punch, Route 21. Route 21 is south of Pallet, right? Yeah, Route 21 south of Pallet, duh. Yep. Swim. I know where it's at. Oh, that's a tentacle. Tentacle! No! Tentacle. Really? Tentacruel's a good Pokemon. I don't like the fact that so many of the water type Pokemon are locked behind Surf. That's kind of, like, bad. There, that's who we need to fight to get it. But yeah, a lot are locked behind, like, you have to be able to surf. It's just silly. It's not bad game design or anything like that. There's no reason going that far, but it's just not... It doesn't make sense. Yeah. No hands. We gotta talk. I might end up having to box Primate. Primate is not. He's not performing to a great standard right now. He's just not. And that's not a level issue. Like, that Machoke is not... It's fine. It's fine. We'll work it out. But I'm just aggravated with that a little bit. I'm kind of am. What is it? What I'm aggravated about is the whole, like, he's not taking, he's... Again, I understand that it's, like, mostly my fault on that one, because I'm sitting there trying to do something stupid with him. I.e., trying to take on a fighting type with him. And I get that he is supposed to be, quote-unquote, the glass cannon of the group. But he's not living up to the cannon portion of the glass cannon. He's living up to the glass part of it, that's for sure. is what it is. Not too much further. We'll get... Okay, we got Ice Punch. Good. We'll teach you Ice Punch. We'll get rid of... I mean, I got too much coverage on him, and I'm not using half of it, so... I'm not going to use him against the flying type Pokemon, so I'm just going to get rid of Rock Slide. He has the coverage, it's just not useful. Let's heal him up. Again, I realize the whole aspect of he is a glass cannon, but when his speed stat is not adding up to being good and his defense stat is just atrocious, I don't know what to do with him. I gotta figure out something I can do with this Mankey. I can see why Bruno doesn't use him. Like, having him on my team, there's just so many times where he's just not effective enough. Like, he's just not going to be as effective as he could be and should be. I'm keeping U-Turn because I need to learn to use U-Turn. I'm going to get rid of Rock Slide for Ice Punch. Instead of just swapping, I can U-Turn instead. As long as I outspeed, which is up in the air at this point. Mankey, you can grow 2 levels to level 48 and hopefully be slightly better than what you were. And 127 attack stats, nothing to yell at. 20 plus 3 to speed is nothing bad either. It's just like, what's going on, you know? Contextually, it's in terms of fighting ability, he is good. Like in terms of like power and all that stuff, he should be good. But in terms of like actually getting things done, it's like it's just not happening. $127 is not a... That old man there? We gotta go through this. We can now Mega Evolve using... You get the Mega Stones for the first 3 trainers, and then we get... Or not trainers, but the first 3 starters, and then you have to buy the rest of them after you beat the Elite Four, Venusaur, Charizard X and Y, and Blastonite, in case I want to use any of those, which I'm not using any of those. Cool. Welcome back. We beat Blaine. I am very concerned about what my party is looking like. Our level 5 Pikachu enjoys the flowers. The flower garden. It's fine. Thank you. Okay. Alright, no hands. I expect you to be able to, like, I don't know, start carrying us through this gym. I don't think you are going to be the answer to most of the stuff that we're fighting, but you should be able to do a lot of things here that you weren't able to do elsewhere. I feel like you have a lot to prove right now. You have a lot to work on. I'm downplaying it, but it's like I know that I'm the one that fucked up. That's the issue. Like realize that I'm the one that is not using Primate to the right standard, but at the same time, like, when he is not taking any hits, there's no room for error with him against certain Pokemon, and I just need to learn to stay out of the fight. Like Nidoking. I want to know if I can hit Nidoking with an Ice Punch here, because Giovanni's Nidoking is going to be stronger than this one. Like, if I hit this one with an Ice Punch, how much damage will I do? It's not going to Oko. I know it's not going to Oko. But can I live an Earthquake? No. I can't. Cool. This is going to be a long gym. Yes, I'm going to get hit by Earthquake twice. Because that's all this Nidoking can do is Earthquake. I don't blame it. It's a really great move. Oh, right. Earthquake, super effective against Underground. Damn it! Why, I stupid! I stupid! I don't think I'm ready for Giovanni at this point. I don't think I'm ready for Giovanni. It's not the Pokemon. It's clearly me. I don't think I'm ready for Giovanni. Oof. Poor decision making. The issue is I'm rushing. I shouldn't be rushing. It's... Simple answer. Could a U-turn into Vileplume or Scyther and just dealt damage that way? Okay, Mr. Oko moves. That's gonna be annoying. Thankfully, neither of them hit. But that means your next Pokemon is going to be using Oko moves to actually hit. The dig was my fault. It's like, oh, I thought I could live a dig there. Like, why do you think you could live a dig there? Or not dig, but an Earthquake. It literally was using Earthquake over and over again, and digging just makes Earthquake even stronger, so why'd you... I'm dumb. I made my mistakes. I made my mistakes. Gotta revive. We're gonna go heal up. And realize what I need to do. Okay. Vileplume can eat Earthquakes pretty good. Scyther can just not be affected by Earthquakes. It is a ground type gym. It's going to have fighting type Pokemon, so... do? I gotta use it. I have to use the gym trainers as testing potential. Nidorino, I think I can Ice Punch and live. Uses Toxic. Right, you don't have a ground typing yet. I'm like thinking way too ahead of myself. Dig would have been better, but at the same time, I would have been toxic no matter what I did there. Okay. You're gonna go for Nidorina next. Okay, thank you for healing yourself. Dig. I don't think rock resists. Actually, I know rock doesn't resist ice, but at the same time, it's not going to be... No, wait, does rock resist ice? I know it's super effective, I guess. I just don't think it's resisting. It's going to hurt. You're going to have to take the hit. You have to learn to take the hits. We're going to... U-turn out. Scyther. Expecting another drill run. We go out to Scyther. We can avoid drill runs. Aha. And go for an X Scissor, which it's not very effective, but it is stab. Okay, I guess rock doesn't resist bug, which why not? That battle went better. Okay. Sends on a Nidoqueen. Cool. Okay. I can't one-shot a Nidoking or Nidoqueen with Ice Punch, and that's ridiculous thought process. But Nidoqueen's... Earthquake. Yep. That's why I didn't go for Dig. We'll use U-turn, go into Scyther, and go for another bug-type move, maybe? No, not another bug-type move. Poison, right. Poison, resists. Go for... Slash? I think Slash is the safest thing to do. Swords and Slash. I don't think you have a rock-type move. It wouldn't surprise me Nidoqueen having rock-type move, but yeah, superpower is not going to be effective. It's not going to do anything. And then just another slash will take you down. Why do I'm having a hard time getting through Giovanni when I thought he would be a lot easier. And I knew that I knew I was going to fall into this trap of like, oh, Giovanni should be fairly easy for me to fight. And truth be told, Giovanni is like, his gym is not a fun gym for me to go into. Mostly because it's NATO Queens and NATO Kings. There's a lot of them. They're everywhere. They're super strong, super powerful. Already not a fan of the spinning puzzles gimmick. Cool, I see what I gotta do. Okay, you send out Sand Slash. It's gonna know Earthquake. I'm going to outspeed it. Its defenses are fairly good. I'm gonna go for an Ice Punch to get it damaged. No, you're gonna go for Protect. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go for Ice Punch, and then you turn out into Scyther because avoid any ground type moves. Dig. Yep. Well, I might as well just not waste the PP. Just go for Scyther. I'm not gonna hit anyway, so swap. It's a free swap in no matter what I did. We win that. We win that. Huzzah. I need no hands to actually survive an earthquake from the Diglett. Or Doug Trio. I know Giovanni's going to be running a Doug Trio. Sends out a Graveler. You think that I know what to do here? I should just go for Brick Break, which I am, but at the same time. That's not going to do much. That's going to do a lot. I need to stop saying it's not going to do much. It's going to do his entire HP. He's just going to die. My Primeape needs frickin' sturdy. Someone give my Primeape sturdy, please. Donate now to give Primeape sturdy. Primeape is a horrible fighter. I am having to spend so much money on frickin' healing him. And I keep doing the same things. Like, oh, you don't expect something different? No, I don't. I honestly don't. But I was like, I hope. I'm insane. I can sit here and hope for something different. Save. I don't remember what his Pokemon were, but I know it's like his cap's in the 50s. Or 50-ish. Something like that. Whoa! Welcome to my hideout. So it shall be until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again, so be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, then. You shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Like, why'd you hold back last time? Like, What? Not like the ultimate timing for you to get your like. Make sure that you stop this child from doing anything. Why'd you hold back then? It's fine. I understand gameplay wise, but Doug Trio. I just want you to live one. Oh, you got the freeze off too. That is lovely. We're gonna do a U-turn. It'll be enough to take it down and keep you out of harm's way for a while. I'm gonna go Bella. We had Bella the first time we went through this town. We're gonna have Bella again. Sending out Nidoking. Who do we send out against that? You'd think Sandslash. You'd be wrong. I'd be wrong. I'd be dumb to do that. Bella can sit here and eat one Earthquake. Go for a growth, then Mega Drain. I should be able to live at least one. Oh, I could definitely live two. Unless that was a low roll. Hopefully that wasn't a low roll. That's not a low roll. We actually just sit here and survive off that. Just Mega Drain. What does that bring us to? Okay, we're gonna swap Pokemon. I could have set up on the Doug Trio. No, I think Doug Trio actually has a higher attack stat than Nidoking. Swap. Fight. Go for a Sword Stance and an X Scissor. No, Slash, not X Scissor. Poison typing. Be smart about it. Is poison super effective? No, it's neutral. It's got poison from it, which sucks. I'm glad you missed the Horn Drill. Could have sworn you had a... I think he does have a level 50 Pokemon. Yes, I know Rhydon is slow, but he's not that slow, and his attack stat's decent enough to... I think it's comparable to Nidoking's. It's level 50. Oh, we outspeed. Okay, good. Great. Never mind. No problem. No problem there. I just got free heals. Free heals for days. I could have sworn that Rhydon would have been faster than me. About to send out Nidoking, switch Pokemon. We're going to go to Sandslash, Cryo, switch. Go for an Ice Punch. Yeah, 2 Ice Punches. Oh, that crit mattered. That crit mattered. Goodbye, Nidoqueen. And that is Giovanni. Cool. I underestimated Giovanni. I am overestimating the power of Mankey. Evidently. Let me feed Mankey a shit ton of fight candies and see where I can get it with. It's the same thing as giving it protein, but made that little thing. I made that deal where I'm not going to do it for Mankey. I'm not going to do it for anything other than Growlithe because, like, hey, Growlithe wasn't going to get any levels anyway. Wasn't going to be able to evolve, get to its full form. Primate is its full form. It is not doing well. Is what it is. Is what it is. I think that's a good place to call it, though. Right. Let's leave because we're going to have to go and deal with a bit of story as we leave, which is going to be blue. I did it! I beat Giovanni. Next up is the Elite Four. Okay. I was failing so hard this morning. No hands can't throw any hands whatsoever. No hands is... He's living up to his name. Definitely living up to their name. You would think 130 attack stat with 128 speed would do something. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. Cryo over here is like, nah, I got 140, I'm good. Mucka's like, I'm 130 and have better stats. Oh, Bobby. Party. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? We did retire Axel. It's at that point where Axel is not going to be much of a fighter. And I get... Okay, I get the whole concept of he's not going to be strong due to the obvious fact of, hey, guess what? Oh, Will-O-Wisp. Oh, if I candy it, I can make it super strong. I mean, if I take the time to go and give Mankey or Primate candies, I'm not even grinding. Like, I'm not going to spend any time going to grind candies. I can give it the Mite candies I got right now, which I'll do. I'll just do it at this point. He'll become a lot better. Because his attack stat is all he relies on. That's all he needs. His speed's decent. It's fast enough for what he's doing. And I can give him everything else. Nope. At this point, Mankey, he has lost like 90% of the fights he's in. He's a glass candy. He can have candies. Axel is retired. Axel is not coming back out of the PC. He is not... I'm not using him in the Elite Four. I don't plan on having anything to do with him in the Elite Four. Here, let's make him even faster. Oh, wait. Those are XL speed candies. I can't do anything with that. Ugh. Maybe I give him a little bit more HP. He'll live a little bit faster. I don't know. I'm a little aggravated with him. You want to know something scary? Here, look. Let's talk about Axel over there. Let's talk about Axel because I was just messing around, and this is why I don't like using candies to begin with because they are broken in this game. He's level 44. We're going to check his stats compared to No Hands. 147 attack stat. Versus Mankey, after I just used a whole bunch of experience or the fighting candies. He also has a better move pool with Outrage and Flamethrower than Mankey does with any of his moves that are less than 80. I need superpower on Mankey. I'm gonna get superpower in the thing. Ugh. But let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna fight our rival. We'll fight our rival as I slowly lose my mind. Because I've been sitting here trying to figure out what do I do with No Hands. I think No Hands is just going to be at the sacrificial pawn where I set up Stone Edge. I believe he can learn Stone Edge. Not Stone Edge, but Stealth Rock. And then just like immediately swap out. Pidgeot should not be able to do much to Cryo. Except throw sand in its face because it will never not learn that move. Or never not have that move. Last time I faced this guy, his Pidgeot was the hardest thing for me to fight. That's why I have to just, like, be aware of it. Did I crit the first hit? I probably crit the first hit, didn't I? Because that is one heck of a range if I didn't. Fine, we'll Sword Stance. Air Slash isn't gonna do anything unless unless it wants to sit there and flinch me to death. Flinching is possible. Flinching is definitely possible. Double Sword Stance, get up to +4 attack. Time to be rude. Darn you, bird! Darn you, bird. You know as soon as this Ice Punch lands, you ain't getting back up, right? This is why we don't like pigeons. They throw sand in our eyes. You were good messenger birds, and now you're throwing sand in my eyes. Send out a Jolteon. Terra. Dig. Right, I can teach Terra Earthquake now, and I no longer have to use a 2-turn dig to do things. I could just be maniacal and laugh. I forgot I got Earthquake as a TM. Brick Break. Your next Pokemon's going to be Vileplume. No Hands. Isn't it scary that like 2 Sandshrews and a Alolan and the standard Sandshrew can take out my opponent's team? Like, effectively. Uses Pedal Dance. Okay, why do you keep turning at me, Mankey? Or Primate. I'm sorry, I keep calling you Mankey, but why do you keep turning at me like I did something wrong? I'm not doing things right, but like I didn't do anything wrong. He's gonna have forget a move for Thrash. We'll forget Ice Punch, or Dig, sorry. Because Dig is not a good move anymore. It's too slow. Brick Break will be forgotten for superpower, and we're just going to swap into... Bella? Bella. Bella. Bella, because I know it's a Marowak coming out. Those cold, red, beady eyes just looking at Marowak like, dinner. Vileplume looks like maniacally, like evil. Just like, look at it. It's ready. Vileplume's ready. We defeated Lox. Lox is the reason why I walk into gyms thinking I can handle things, because he's relatively easy for me to defeat. Not even with just this team, like just in general in the game. I get that he's relatively easy for me to defeat, and I just lull myself into a sense of security like, I can handle things. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not losing my mind. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Don't you understand? I might need a break. It's all good. Teach Earthquake to Terra. Let's forget Dig. No, we're gonna forget Dig. Yes. Ta-da! Learned Earthquake instead. Will-O-Wisp. No one can learn Will-O-Wisp. Ice Punch. Hey, Nidorina. Who else? We could do a poison type run. There are so many poison types in this game that would work in it. The Vileplume, Victory Bell, Zubat, Nidorina male and female, that so you can get King and Queen. Weezing, Muck. I think Seadra is poison type, if I'm not mistaken. Is Seadra poison type? Or I know Kingdra's dragon type. But is Seadra poison type? I think Seadra's poison type. The reason I didn't really mind too much using all my candies on... using all my candies on our poor, innocent little primate was because I'm probably not going to be able to use him much. I don't have any defensive candies to keep him up, so I'm not really worried about that. Besides, I could probably... if I was playing any other game that didn't have this candy mechanic, I could have gotten a whole bunch of, like, proteins and all that stuff to make him just as strong. Cool, I have a Cascade badge. Look, I'm already past you. How are you going to stop me? I'm younger, I'm, like, at least, like, 2 feet away, and I have Pokemon ready to defeat you. Why did the Lieutenant Surge add... why was the autograph required? Is that like a failsafe? Like, you're not allowed past here unless you have his autograph. Well, what? What if he broke his hand in our fight and he couldn't... I don't know. Use logistics, man. Hey, it's a Magikarp. Still don't like the fact so many Pokemon are locked behind all this stuff. You should have given us a fishing rod in this game, Game Freak. But you didn't want to... like, they simply did not want to code fishing into this game. Fishing is the... you seen it! The Spearow was attacking me! So intimidating. So terrifying. Let me walk this way. I'm gonna walk this way. Run this way. We got the volcano badge, so we can go right ahead. Execute. All the way over here. Still don't know why Lickitung got locked behind Cerulean Cave. Like, I understand Ditto getting locked behind Cerulean Cave, but not Execute. I have 3 super repels. Because we're going to be fighting trainers, and there's no point in fighting a whole bunch of... You know what? I think it's time I stop. No? Yes? No? I We're just we're gonna do myself a favor. We're gonna save. We're gonna end the stream here. I'm probably gonna work on some assets for a Baldur's Gate stream that I want to actually start doing, but I haven't been doing because it's like, oh, I've been lazy. I've been lazy. Honestly, I've been lazy. So I'll probably work on some assets for that later on today, and then we'll move on to other things. Anyway, this has been Third Tempest saying have fun playing games. I am sorry I've been a little bit weird. I've been under the weather for the last few days. And, like, being able to finally stream and do things kind of, like, my mind's racing and I don't know what's going on. Anyway, later. Y'all have a good night, or good day, or good time, or whatever situation go on. Have fun playing games. Bye!